Hello guys, today I felt like doing a funny, and in this video we are gonna be breaking every single VoidGDPS rule. I'm very sure that they are gonna love this support to their first Voidling Imperium, and will fully appreciate me. Without further ado, let's get to it. The first rule is to respect this random people called Leela at all costs. If I wanted to break this successfully, I would have to have a universal right behind my back. So I went to the Discord's website, since we are all on that platform, and used inspect element to make some changes. Perfect, now I have the rights to sell her as the cherry on top, so I truly own her. Second is hourly hating on Embracer, and we all know he is the GOAT at astronomy. So I sent this totally handwritten message to praise him. Third is fire in the hole, so I took that one image with it and poured water on it to put it out. Leela really burned the kitchen with this one. Fourth rule is to never use Q, and I sadly broke that off camera. Here is the message. Guys, Quaresma conquered quantum physics and how quarks work with an antique barbecue while listening to Brick by Mix, and his work is qualified for a quality $250. That's a lot of letter QS. Moving on to the fifth rule, which is talking bad about staff. We all know the straightest thing in the world is light, so I said that they were very bright. Although they could take that as a compliment, so I made my hate clear. Now to rule 6, failure to admin orders is prohibited. And for that I went through admin's messages and looked for orders to specifically break. This is the best way, since I couldn't get them to give me an order that wouldn't mess the operation up. Rule 7 is no disrespect to the Void, so I shamefully rubbed the fact that they weren't got many more, and that it now belongs to Infindash. It's especially amazing that the opposite of Void could be deemed Infinity. Magic. If you are seeing this message, you are goated. Rule 8 says that Racer is good, which doesn't even make sense, although I sent a bunch of gifs of Max Verstappen, as he is the face of racing. Just like us racing to pass VoidGDPS members, so join our Discord in the description. I try my best to make a good GDPS for you guys, so your support and interest is appreciated. Anyway, back to the rules. Number 9 apparently forgot, so I looked at Lila's very old messages to make her remember something she forgot. Rule 10 says that admins can do whatever they want, so I provoked them and stated that they can't stop Zoink from beating demons back to back like never seen. Rule 11 says that Rule 8 is invalid, and it all makes sense now. By breaking Rule 8 I also broke Rule 11 though, which is cool and I save time. Rule 12 is brain rot, and I think it's a requirement since it's a rule. So I sent anti-brain rot gifts a few times. There is also two rule number 12s, so I sent that gift twice. Number 13 is to become a gamer, so I went outside and took a video of me touching grass. Rule 14 is base 64 encoded, so I decoded it and found out that Leela is God, so I challenged her to demotivate Shia LaBeouf. Rule 15 says that Rule 14 is base 64 encoded, so I decoded the decoded message and posted it to break the rule. On to the last 3. Rule 16 is to not follow this rule, and this one was hard. I needed to find a Rule 16 somewhere and follow it. And I found it on Zinal GDPS. There were a total of 16 rules, and the last one is to have common sense in the GDPS, so I did just that and spread positivity. Okay, this is enough. Rule 17 is communism, and this rule was a bit too far for me, and I needed to find a slightly chill way of breaking this rule. So I said that no owns the pack of Void except me, making it my private property. Here we are, this is the last rule. Rule 18 is not following the rules, but guess what, we already broke it all. All the 18 rules have been shattered beyond their very original realities, far from the home they have been in, to move on to another journey that they have never experienced, and to never return to their origins. We broke it so far that it has split into its quarks, forming another Big Bang, thus creating anti-void type shit.